So we have a lot to catch up on. Welcome to the largest life update of my entire life. I have two very large life-changing announcements to make and share with you guys. I've been wanting to film this video for weeks. I don't have a plan for this video, an outline. I'm just wanting to sit here on my bed all nice and cozy and chat with you and give you guys some insight on what's been going on with me for the last couple of months. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. I don't know what the thumbnail is gonna be, so I'm just gonna get right to the point. I have two announcements, like I said. So the first one is that Jarvis is no longer my fiance. He is my husband. My husband. I have a husband, guys. What the heck? I still cannot believe it. We got legally married in February. We did something very small and intimate, just something for him and I. We picked a date that was really special to us, and we had my parents there as our witnesses, but other than that, it was extremely small and low-key and amazing in every single way. So I absolutely loved that experience, and I'm so happy that we decided to do that. We are still having a wedding, like an official, you know, wedding with the dress and the venue and all that type of stuff. That will be later this year, so you guys will still get some wedding planning content. We have a venue lockdown, a date lockdown. We just wanted to allow time to plan and, you know, figure out of town guests and, you know, wanting to make sure all of our friends and family could be there. So we decided to set up a separate time for the, you know, the bigger celebration type thing. But I am a married woman. It's been hard for me to keep that from you guys, but I am sharing it now. And that brings me to my second very exciting announcement. I can't believe I'm actually gonna say this out loud for the first time on video. I'm pregnant. We are having a baby. I literally don't even know what to say. Surprise! I'm gonna try not to cry in this video, but I am a little bit hyper emotional right now. I'm already emotional as it is. So pregnant Paige is on a whole other level. So yeah, we're having a baby, and I am so excited to finally share this news with you guys. We are so unbelievably excited. We just went to my 12-week appointment yesterday, so I am 12 weeks one day today as I'm filming this, and that was such a cool experience. I've had 3 appointments so far. I'm gonna do like a whole first trimester recap for you and kind of give you a nice timeline of my appointments and symptoms and just different things that I've experienced. I wanted to document this to, you know, bring you guys along with this journey with me, and also for me to look back on. So I will have a first trimester recap video up once my first trimester is over. I think I have like a week left. I don't know. This is my first time having a child, so I'm still learning a lot as I'm going, but yeah, I'm almost out of my first trimester. That is why I have not been posting nearly as regularly as I typically would. The last couple of weeks have been pretty rough. They're starting to get better. The last few days have definitely been better, but yeah, I have been MIA, and I know that, and I appreciate you guys checking in on me, asking if I'm okay, how I'm doing, and just even noticing that I haven't been posting as frequently. So thank you guys for checking in on me. I'm good. I just have had quite the rough couple of months. So yeah. I have some ultrasounds to show you guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys about it a little bit, but this is sort of like my husband announcement and pregnancy announcement video all in one. This was very exciting, surprising news for us. We found out in early March, a couple of days after the river run. Actually, if you guys didn't know, I ran a 9.3 mile race with my husband and I didn't even know that I was pregnant, and I found out a couple of days later and I was shocked. I didn't record myself taking a pregnancy test because I really didn't think that I was pregnant. We weren't actively trying to get pregnant. This was something that was always a part of our plan. It just, you know, happened a little bit sooner than we expected, but we are so unbelievably excited. Even from the moment we found out, I think the first feeling that we felt was like scared, because like, whew, again, emotional Paige. It was like scary to see a positive pregnancy test. I couldn't believe it, so we immediately drove to the store and bought 3 more and they were all positive. So I was like, all right, I'm definitely pregnant. Like, it was just a lot to take in. I kind of wish that I had gotten their reactions, but Jarvis was there with me when I took it, so I had him, you know, there for support to experience that with me. It would have been cool to like surprise him in some cute way, but I'm also so happy that he was there with me when I did it, because like I said, for the 5th time, I'm an emotional person, so it was nice to have him there. So we found out together, and we were scared, excited, just like the unknown was a lot for us to handle, but we are very excited about it. And I have always I've always wanted to be a mom and I just can't believe that it's actually happening. So sorry, I'm literally like ugly crying right now. Oh my gosh. So let me kind of give you guys a little bit of the story. I'm sorry if my makeup ends up looking like a disaster after this. So we found out, we made an appointment, and this was something that was like a shock to our friends and family, because like I said, it was a shock to us. So my parents were, well, actually the first person I told was the lady on the phone when I was making the appointment. But my parents, we went to their house and surprised them. We told them that we were gonna come over. We had some like desserts that we wanted them to try, and we did. We went to this little bakery locally and we got like 4 different desserts, and we put a little onesie, like a white onesie inside. I'm like oh my gosh. We put a white onesie inside of the bag, and we got there. My mom was like opening the little desserts and she was like, oh, like so excited. And then she just sets the bag aside, completely missing the onesie. And I was like, I was so nervous. Not because like, you know, I knew my parents were gonna be so excited for us, but it just like with each like person that I told, it felt more and more real. And it's, you know, a very big life-changing thing. So I was like shaking in my boots, and I was like, oh my gosh, she missed the onesie. So I was like, oh, there's one more in there. And she was like, what? And I was like, there's one more in there. And then she went back to the bag and picked up the onesie, and she was so shocked. It was such a cool reaction. Again, I wish that I like recorded everyone's reaction. I think that would have been really cool, but it's still something that Jarvis and I got to experience and share with our friends and family as we told them. But they were really excited, and it was weird because like I still feel like a kid even though I'm 26. I still feel like a kid, so it's a bizarre thought that like I'm gonna have a kid, but it was awesome to tell them. So we told them very early, And then we did a similar thing for Jarvis's parents. You know, we went over there and brought dessert again, and they caught on a little bit quicker, and they were so excited, and they didn't miss the onesie. Jarvis's brother was actually the one that picked up the onesie, so I guess he technically found out first. Out of Jarvis's family, but we wanted to tell them in person, so we were able to do that. And then, you know, we waited a while, then we kind of started telling friends and family, and it was so hard for me to keep it a secret because it was something that I was so excited about, and I'm so bad at keeping secrets. So yeah. We ended up telling all of our friends and family, and now I'm telling you guys. So now there won't be anyone that it's a secret from. It's all out in the open. So the first appointment that I went to, I thought that I was roughly like 7.5 weeks. So we went in and got our first little ultrasound, which here's what it looks like. So we got there and they told me that it was really early. I was earlier than I thought that I was, and that I was actually only 6 weeks at that point. So they told me that they were gonna have me come back in 2 weeks when I was 8 weeks and have like the appointment again, basically. So I kind of had one extra appointment because I was like earlier than I initially thought, based on like calculating, you know, roughly like estimating how far along I was. So this was our first little ultrasound. It's so tiny. It's just one baby, and yeah, that was a crazy experience. Jarvis has been to all of my appointments with me, and I'm so happy that he's been able to be there with me because whew, it's a lot to handle, just mentally, emotionally. So I went back at 8 weeks. Again, I don't know if I said this or not, but I'm gonna do a whole first trimester recap where I give you more of like a timeline with symptoms and, you know, things that were happening and appointment details and stuff like that. But I'm just kind of giving you the quick rundown now. So second appointment, I was 8 weeks, and this is what our ultrasound looked like. Just a little baby right there, still very, very small. And then yesterday was my 12-week appointment, and oh my gosh, that ultrasound was the coolest experience ever. It looked like very, you know, it had fingers and toes, and it's very human-like. In these pictures it's kind of like hard to tell what's going on, but in the ultrasound yesterday, the baby was moving around a lot. It was like, I don't know, its little hands were like up by their face, and their fingers and toes you could see, and we got to hear the heartbeat yesterday. We've been able to see the heartbeat in the previous two, but yesterday we got to hear the heartbeat for the first time. And even the like ultrasound pictures like look more like a little baby. You can see like here's like a profile shot. So yeah. Very crazy. I still can't believe that it's real. Yesterday really, like, it really sunk in for me that like there is an actual baby in my belly. I'm not really showing yet. I have experienced a lot of different symptoms, hoarseness being one. It's like I've kind of like lost my voice a little bit almost for the last like week or so, which is odd, but I asked my doctor and she said it was normal. So sorry if it sounds like I lost my voice a little bit. She said it could be pregnancy related, it could just be whatever, but I don't have any like soreness or like any other like cold flu type symptoms. It's literally just like my voice sounds different to me. So yeah. Sorry if my voice sounds like I was yelling yesterday. But yeah, I'm 12 weeks pregnant, almost out of my first trimester, and I can't believe it. Time has like dragged on so slowly, but at the same time it's gone by so fast. Like I can't believe that I'm almost in my second trimester. like, what? Like, I feel like I just found out that I was pregnant, but at the same time, the days have been long where I don't feel very good. So yeah, I just wanted to share this news with you guys. I will be posting a lot more regularly again now that I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better and having more energy and just not feeling like I'm gonna be sick all day long. So more content coming soon. Like I said, I want to share my experience with you guys and just kind of, you know, show you the raw, real parts of, you know, what my experience is like being pregnant. And you know, I'm gonna include the good parts, the rough parts, the fun parts, the not so fun parts. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen, because like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this, and I feel extremely, you know, grateful that this is something that I get to experience, and that I have such an amazing support system of friends and family. So it's gonna be interesting with, you know, a baby and wedding all in this, you know, all in the same year. It's gonna be a lot, but I know it's gonna be a great time. So thank you guys for being so kind, and I just want to say thank you to you guys for understanding and caring for me as well. It's crazy how I've already kind of been experiencing some like premature judgment from people, even though like people don't even know the situation. You know, not to like make this a negative thing, but I do want to talk about the positive and the negative. I'll talk about it more in my like first trimester update. But I just want to say that you never know what someone is going through, so keep that in mind when you you know, comment on people's posts, or even just saying things to them in person. You never know the whole story, so just try to be kind and you know, spread positivity, be nice, and yeah. That's all I'll say on that for now, because like I said, this is a very positive, very exciting, fun video, and I'm so happy to finally get to share this with you guys. So Jarvis is working right now, otherwise I would have him come in here and film this video with me, but yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as I am. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what types of videos you guys want to see, any, you know, updates or vlogs. I want to post a lot more vlogs. I want to get back into it. Like I said, it's been so hard for me to even like get out of bed some days because of how rough I have felt. But I want to do, you know, vlogs. I want to show you guys like things that I get and just bring you along with me on this journey. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say thank you guys so much, because I know that you guys are amazing and are gonna give me so much love on this video. So I appreciate you, and thank you for being there for me and with me, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you. So I'm trying to think if there's anything last minute that I want to say. We don't know the gender of the baby yet. We should find out within a couple of weeks, so I will announce that when we find out as well. But yeah, we should know soon, and I'm so excited to find out, so we'll see. But yeah, okay. I think that's it for now. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. And just one more time, thank you guys for being so amazing. So, whew, wow, I'm married and I'm pregnant. 2023 is a crazy year. So anyway, all right, I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!